would rather clip my nipple ring to the back of a U-Haul and get hauled from here all the way to Utah than continue to deal with the dating climate as it is these days. If one more grown ass man invites me to his motherfucking house, I'm gonna show him exactly what stranger danger was all about back in the motherfucking day. I'm telling you, this bitch won't even have a square or toilet tissue to wipe his ass when I'm finished with him. It won't be a single shoestring left in that motherfucking house. I'm taking the plate out the microwave. I am cracking every single egg in the carton. I'm taking the batteries out of the remote control. And when he goes to wash his ass in that bathroom the next day, there won't even be a drop of body wash in that bitch. You know what? If the nigga got waves, I'm taking all the do-rags. What is y'all obsession with having a stranger in a place where you lay your motherfucking head? You don't even know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. I could be a motherfucking nutcase, but y'all just so confident. She's a girl. She can't do nothing to hurt me. Okay. Jeffrey Dahmer would have had a blast with you bitches. Then always want to come over my house, bitch. You don't know if I got roaches. You don't know if I know how to wash my ass. You don't know if I wash my spoons properly, if my cups is clean. You just want to come over here. You don't know? What if my sheets stink, bitch? Now, granted, they don't. But y'all don't be thinking about shit like that. I don't want to go to a nigga house until I know what type of man he is. Because if I go over there and the blanket stink when he handed it to me, I'm going to scrunch my motherfucking face up. But y'all just so damn slow. And that's exactly why y'all get set up, chopped up, robbed. I would rather.
She preaching nothing but a word, honey. She preaching. Welcome. I'm Marjorie with Purpose. Thanks for tuning in today. Today, we're just going to be talking about men beware. So thanks for tuning in. Marjorie with Purpose. Let's do this. So this sister just went in. I feel like we warn women, but I don't know if men feel like they should be warned not to have strangers at your house or to not be going to strange women's houses. You hear men get unalived on a regular basis by either, if it's not the woman, it's by a man that she's connected with. Because a man, he done went to her house, she got some baby daddy hiding somewhere, coming in, and that's how a lot of men get unalived. Like she said, never mind if she got roaches or not, she might got a dangerous baby daddy she connected to that have you unalive because you ain't paying no attention. So Lord have mercy. Like she said, don't be, folks talk about stranger danger, but get grown and folks put themselves in danger on purpose. Men should be just as aware and warned as women, because just like she said, she said, I'm gonna go in the nigga house and drain his soap and take out the shoelaces and take the plate out the microwave. She doing all kind of stuff. She said she gonna teach these things a lesson to don't be letting strange people in their house. I love that. That was hilarious. Well, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. As you come into the live, hit the like button, share this, make sure everybody gets a good laugh, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. I'm going to go straight into what's going on with groupies. Anton Daniels has some interesting confessions going on. Groupies just spilling the beans. They just spilling the beans. So we're going to watch a little bit, talk stuff. We're going to watch and talk. So let's do this.
Surprised that LeBron cheats. I was sitting courtside and that dude was staring me up and down the whole game. What do you mean? Y'all realize the lifestyle that these NBA players live? Like, and it's clearly not like baddies would know better than the general public, I will say. Because it's all these people in the comments are like, no way, not our king, not our, yeah, what else do you think he's doing? There was a girl that was saying in the comments, like, she was at some private party and they took their phones and he was getting it on with some girl, and everyone's like, of course you would say that, there's no proof. I want some LeBron fans, just to defend my name till I die. That's crazy. Y'all are acting like you were there defending his ass. And I'm not confirming or denying, but I've heard some things. Obviously, they're rumors, so I don't ever.
Don't settle for less. Here's what others are doing to fix.
The fact that these women think it's cute to brag.
Yo, the whole I know somebody that knows somebody that I heard somebody and all of that. The reason why people are a lot more careful about the people that they deal with is because anybody can say anything at any time. And the reason why people are more cautious about y'all stories and story times that y'all use on the internet in order to try to justify whether or not a person is doing something or not doing something is because too many people have been accused of stuff that they didn't do by people like these. Yep. And it makes it much more difficult for guys of significance to be able to move. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to hold somebody accountable that's a public figure, and it's easy to just make up a story. She comes on an app and says, yo, he was staring me up and down courtside. First of all, we don't even know if that's true. Secondly, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, what does that even mean? Is it a bad thing, for example? Let's Well, I'm not saying this is my opinion. They're saying that I know this for a fact. Let me rewind this from the beginning. Let's hear it in its entirety, and let's evaluate it from there.
Y'all acting surprised that LeBron cheats. I was sitting courtside and that dude was staring me up and down the whole game. What do you mean? Y'all realize the lifestyle that these NBA players live? Like, and it's clearly not like baddies would know better than the general public, I will say. Because it's all these people in the comments are like, no way, not our king, not our, yeah, what else do you think he's doing? There was a girl that was saying in the comments, like, she was at some private party and they took their phones and he was getting it on with some girl. And everyone's like, of course you would say that. There's no proof. I want some LeBron fans, like, just to defend my name till I die. That's crazy. Like, y'all are acting like you were there defending his ass. And I'm not confirming or denying, but I've heard some things. Obviously, they're rumors, so it doesn't hold any space in my brain. But I just think it's...
These women you could tell she got all the work done. You could tell she got everything done. She probably got the boobs done. She got the lips done. She got everything done. And to the fact that these women think they could just tear apart families and think it's cute. I don't know. She talking about what she done heard. I done heard. She don't know nothing for sure, but she want to put the poor man on blast. Like, it's cute to tear up families. I don't know what these people think. I don't know what it is about women that they really, because I'll say more of what I think later. But let's continue.
Funny that no one believes it. Are men as delusional as women? Only when it comes to LeBron, though. Interesting. The thing is like, the higher up you are on the NBA scale and you have some pride, unlike some guys that are, I won't say names, you would be surprised at how locked down they are on how secretive and like the steps they take to even hang out with certain people. Like, I hate to break it to y'all, but let's be for real. Are y'all serious? Plus, wasn't he at these Diddy parties?
The thing about it is that you're supposed to be locked down. You're supposed to be secretive. You're supposed to keep your personal life separate from the entertainment, and that's how you then get to the bigger bags. Whatever it is that people do in their personal life, to be honest with you, I genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't give a fuck. And I'm always going to link back to the content creator in order to give credit, regardless of whether I agree with him or not. But again, all these people are doing, like her, is just rumors. And this is one of the reasons why you got to be locked down, because you got to vet people more effectively, because they can't wait to go out and tell your business, or can't wait to go out and add to the story to make it more sensational than it really is. And I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of people running around and doing all of this stuff and chatty patty and talking. And now you got the guys a lot of times doing it. They can't wait to go snitch. They can't wait to go and insinuate. I've seen so many guys on social media, content creators, that can't wait to go out and try to make up a rumor about that. Like, half of the time it don't even be.
So sad. It is sad. Everybody want to gain instant fame off the backs of somebody else. Well, that's just one story. She's making a bunch of insinuations, no proof of anything, just to get people talking, just to get it clicking, which I'm glad I found it on Anton Daniels' page instead of looking to her. But yeah, that stuff is sad. Want to break up families, like, think it's cute and funny. But Anton Daniels has another video of a woman confessing her encounter with a celebrity athlete. She doesn't mention who it is. I don't know anything about these players, anything about sports, so I wouldn't even know how to identify who he was, but she mentions the team he's on. So we're going to watch some of this, and we're going to talk some more shrimp about these folks.
How this Lakers player cheated on his girlfriend. So this happened back in January. I just got out of a breakup a few months prior, and I saw that there was a basketball game happening.
So she said how a Lakers player cheated on his girlfriend. So while she's doing her face, she gonna tell us how she had an encounter with a Lakers basketball player who already has a girlfriend. Okay, let's see how this goes.
In Dallas. It was a Mavericks Lakers game. So I Googled the Lakers roster and I went ahead and followed this one dude that stuck out to me, and that was super cute. At the time, he didn't have any pictures of him and his girl on his page. So I
look at Anton's face. So she's pretty much a predator. She's predatory. That is predatory behavior. But okay, let's go.
assumed that he was single. Why did this man follow me back right away? And he messaged me like, hey, are you living in Dallas or are you from there? Like, what's up? Where you say? I was like, yeah, I live in Dallas. He was like, bet. He was like, I'm hopping on the plane right now. We're on the way to Dallas, but we play tomorrow night. But I gotta see you tonight. I'm like, okay, bet. He also said that he was going to throw me some tickets to go to the game. I told him I'd probably just go alone, so he just sent me one. Later that night comes, he ordered me a black truck, and I went to the hotel that the Lakers were staying at. I was so scared to pull up to the hotel because one thing about players, if they're staying in a hotel while on an away game, there's going to be security downstairs. Like, not everybody can just walk in the hotel. Why did I go in the hotel and I had to tell the lady his name, what room number he was in? I had to give her my ID, I had to give her my full name, I had to sign. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is a big footprint. I didn't think anything of it, though. I just thought it was normal, like, you know.
Jellyfish lighting is an all
The thing is, though, these women think it's such a flex that they're following these players. All they got to do is message him once and he's on it. I just followed him. I sent him a message. He immediately messaged me back. Now, I'm pretty sure, I don't know who this young lady is, but I'm pretty sure if we went to her page, we would see her in everything but clothes. We would see tail out, we would see breasts out, we would see everything saying free sex. And man, I don't care what kind of money a man got. If he sees easy coochie coming after him, he gonna take it. He gonna take it. Let's see. My niece said, I am guilty of getting hyped by being with another woman's man. Lesson learned, though. I know that's right. Hey, I appreciate that testimony. But you're not you're not on social media. Okay. It's, we've all, I done done some things, especially as a teenager. I was doing things, but I'm not on social media bragging about how I'm taking so-and-so's whatever. These women are on social media bragging about their expenditures. And like, girl, it's not a flex. You immediately showed him that you are ready for the free, that you ready to give out free kulala. He gonna take it. He gonna take it. So there's not a flex. You ain't doing nothing special. Oh, I have the link in the StreamYard link for anybody that wants to come on stage and share their thoughts about these stories. I'm happy to have a discussion with whomever wants to come up and talk. But let's get back to this.
Right upstairs, I was super nervous. Footprint. I didn't think anything of it, though. I just thought it was normal, like, regulations. This was my first time meeting him, so when I got upstairs, I was super nervous, but everything was pretty cool. At first, we were listening to music, we were talking, getting to know each other. He was opening up, telling me stuff about his family. I know he was just making small talk. Also, I forgot to say, but he asked me if I wanted to spend the night with him. And I was just out of a breakup, so I was like, hell yeah. I think I was literally texting my ex on the way there, talking about I'm going out to the Lakers game tomorrow. He was over here like, who is? I'm like, oh, friend, whole time it's the player. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. After small talk, he changed the music, and I was like, okay, like, I gotta bust it open now. Sorry, TMI. He was super sweet, super respectful, but one thing I'll say was I really couldn't take it, literally and physically. I'm not the type.
Lord. So it's entertainment to be a 304, because she taught what my mother-in-law say, always gotta have a straw in your juice box. Lord have mercy. She just telling it like it ain't, like this is normal for her. It's normal for her. It's what she do. That's what she do on a regular basis. I couldn't really take it, but sleeping on the first night, sleeping with a guy on the first night. Thank God I did not have social media back in my 304 days. Thank God, because I would have some stories myself. But the fact that these folks are banking on their 304, and they do stuff just to get on social media about it. They do. It's one thing if you live in a life of dirt and you ain't, and you keeping your stuff under wraps. But a lot of these folks are doing stuff solely for the purposes of going viral. And it be working. It be working for them.
Girl, just to be doing anything with anybody, you feel me? Last time I did something was something with my ex, so it really wasn't that enjoyable.
Yo, this is wild. This is just wild. Y'all shouldn't be trusting anybody at this point. I'm not even in a position to where I got to worry about it at all, ever in life. And so I'm blessed in that way. But y'all shouldn't trust anybody. Listen to what she said. She said that she was talking to her ex while she was on her way to get basically black truck over to the Players Hotel. Didn't take her out, didn't have to do none of that. She Googled. And here's the worst part about it. These women are now, ain't now. They've been like this. It's just now getting exposed. They willing to talk about and expose. She's basically telling on the player, you can do process of elimination to figure out the player. And then they're not even ashamed about busting it open for a real one, openly on the platform and telling you that they're doing it. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And it is insane. And so,
and the fact that she says I ain't one to just be doing anything with anybody, like, girl, yes you is. The fact that she just lied to herself and the rest of the world, Girl, you on here talking about how you just busted open for some player that you was stalking on Instagram. And then you gonna say you ain't one to be like, yes, you is. And that's okay. But be real. Be real about it. Don't pretend like, oh, I got standards and morals. Lady, no, you don't. No, you don't. You willing to do whatever, however. And it's okay. It's okay. Be real. Let's get back to her story time. Cause I'm like, girl, don't be trying to act like you got morals all of a sudden.
And why it sounds a little ridiculous.
Whoops. Oh, shoot. What the hell did I do? Okay. I'm in the whole other. Let's start over. Sorry, y'all.
Problem telling your business, ruining your relationship, ruining your.
Just kind of like, let's get to work. Get to work. So after that, we just called it a night. He ordered some food. We just chilled, talked even more. And then early in the morning, he did tell me he had to get up and go practice. I expected just to stay at his hotel and then like a little bit before the game, like get dressed, go to the game, and then go home and call it quits after that. So we ended up falling asleep. The next day came. He had left and went to practice. And I heard like the door opening in the hotel, but I didn't think anything of it. I was fast asleep. Y'all, when I woke up, why did this man literally have flowers on the bed? And then he had like a card certificate to go to the hotel spa. I was like, hold on a minute. I might do this more often because, a date? A solo date for me? Oh my gosh, I love this. I love you already, literally. Like, I don't think I've ever had a player be like, oh, you can stay tonight and book me a spa the next day. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds like true love. That sounds like true love. I'm so delusional. So I went to the spa. It was literally so much fun. I got drunk literally off 3 drinks, but I was like, keep them coming, keep them coming. He had texted me to let him know whenever I woke up, and I did. And he was like, oh, you can stay at the hotel or like you can leave. It really doesn't matter. But he was like, let me know whenever you're about to get there and whenever you're about to leave, because sometimes my teammates are like on our floor. I was like, okay, bet. I ended up going home because I left a few makeup products at my house, and I needed to also get a Lakers shirt for the game because I didn't have anything. It's kind of ironic that I wore a Lakers shirt for this video, but anyways, so I get ready to go to the game. I go.
You know what? I do have to say, I ain't even mad at her, actually. I ain't mad at her because, look, I done things for some Brookings. At least she getting it from somebody with some money that can, super up, splonge her a little bit, as my mother-in-law would say, throw some bands, make sure she eating good, sleeping good at the very least. And I guess if you're going to do something wrong, do it the right way. Do it the right way. Because this folks doing a whole lot of stuff for some broke ninjas that ain't doing nothing for them. So at least she can say she got something out of it, because I did a whole lot of stuff and did not get nothing out of it but frustration. And get up, my mother-in-law say, with nothing but a wet coochie. So, hey, I can't be mad. At least she got something out of it. Instead of just looking crazy, busting it open for some broke, rusty, dusty fool, because that's what a whole lot of us have done. So, if you're going to do something wrong, do it right.
And my tickets are super close. Like, I'm right behind the goalpost. I think that's what it's called. The player that I was with actually was injured, so he wasn't playing that day. Guys, why during halftime they were playing games and they were like pretty much putting a spotlight on people on the screen, and the spotlight landed on me and they moved me to court seat tickets. Y'all, I was on the court side acting a fool. I was yelling at the players, I need 3 more assists because I had placed a bet in my game. Like, come on, I need 3 more assists. So the game had ended. I went home. I literally had so much fun, like so much fun. Every time I go to an NBA game, it's always something new. Like, I have a blast. On the way home, he texted me like, it was nice meeting you. We should definitely meet up if we're in the same city again. He was like, I saw you during halftime. He was like, I'm glad that you got a court seat ticket. Because I told him the Lakers was my favorite team. The whole time it was my ex's favorite team, and my ex was literally sick watching me sit courtside at a Lakers game because he's never been to one and he's from LA. So I go home, I go to sleep, don't think anything of it. The next morning I wake up and he's like, hey, we have another day here in the city. Like, we should link up. We should go do something. I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go do something. I'm down. I love it all. Guys, why was I getting ready to get dressed to go out with him? And he was like, I need to tell you something. I was like, okay, what do you need to tell me? Y'all probably know exactly where my mind went. I was like, oh my gosh, like, are you dirty? Guys, I was stressing because what?
Here's a question. Did you bust it down for a real one with no rubber?
Then what about the moment when you actually...
Ay. Lord have mercy, have mercy.
Exactly, you need to tell me. We're strangers. Unless like it was like, oh, I fuck with you, but it's like, come on. Guys, why was this man like, I'm in a situationship? And I was like, with who? I was like, oh, like, you're just talking to somebody. He was like, no. I was like, oh, like, you're just getting to know somebody? Like, I was like, I mean, you're not married, like, right? Guys, this man was literally like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, why didn't you tell me? Y'all, this man is like, well, actually, I proposed to her, but we're working on things right now. Like,
Lord have mercy. She's funny. Girl. What Anton Daniel say? Did you bust it open without the rubber? We too old for that. Folks is too old for that. I'm like, at some point, you gotta get tired. I guess folks ain't afraid of STDs or nothing no more. So she immediately went to, oh, is you dirty or something? Like, you know what I had to tell my daughter? Condoms do not protect from STDs, sexually transmitted demons. Condoms don't protect you from that. So, but Lord, let's hear the rest of her very interesting story.
You're working on things like, but y'all. But I was confused. I was so confused.
I'm amazed at how dumb the guys are nowadays, telling you all of the information and the OGs and the mentorships and all of the situations that you've seen other people fall into, and how willing women are willing to just tell the story and just ruin their reputation. But I guess they don't care because it's always going to be another sample round away. So I guess it all makes sense.
Y'all, my heart was broke. I was like, what in the world? Like, what devilish activities did you just have me partake in? I'm over here thinking this is a single man. A single man. Guys, he was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, I should have told you. But he was like, I just feel kind of guilty waking up this morning when I had such a good time with. Why are you still in my phone? Guys, so I went to his Instagram. I did some deep digging and I found this girl's page. And when I tell y'all, I request her page because she was private. And whenever she accepted me, I'm talking about post after post. This man literally has a whole own highlight of his. And I'm just like,
yo, she crazy for real. She gonna go find the man's girl, request her on Instagram. That is crazy. Folks just putting their people at risk, putting their own people at risk. Lord have mercy. That's why I can't be mad. I can't be mad about my husband don't want to be on social media. I can't be mad about it. I can't. Because people is so dirty. People are so grimy. You just, Lord have mercy. She gonna go search for the man's woman, go request her on Instagram just to stalk her. Lord, but this is what it is. Give the D. That's what I told my son. When you give these women the D, you gonna drive them crazy. Don't do it. And it's the same with men with the coochie. We give our bodies over. Oh, I'm about to go into it. Let me finish watching this first before I goes there.
What in the world? So this girl never followed me back. She did watch my story that I was at the game and everything, but she never followed me back and she never opened my DM. I messaged her. I was like, hey girl, are you dating this guy? That's
Now, why would she message the girl that obviously is in a relationship with the guy that just busted her down, an NBA player? Why would she message her in any capacity at all whatsoever? Why are they doing it? Social media done made y'all too accessible, and this is why I don't like this shit. Honestly, this is why I don't like it. This is why I don't even check my DMs, bro.
I said, are you dating this guy? Because maybe she would have been like, no, and I'm like, okay, then I'm good. Y'all, why did this girl reply back to me like weeks later? She was like, yeah, why, what's up? I was like, oh, girlie, whenever he was at this away game, like me and him saw each other, I did not know he had a girlfriend. This girl gonna talk about why are you in my phone? Just leave it alone. How long ago was it? I'm like, I'm sorry, like I thought you just wanted to know, Bookie. I was so confused. Like, I was confused. Like, do you not care? Y'all, she literally was like, thanks, but no thanks. Have a good rest of your day. And she blocked me. Like, sis, there's no way somebody's coming to me as a woman and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. When they have screenshots, videos, everything. Like, sis, like you could call up to the hotel and see who visited him that night. It was me.
Yo, y'all still letting chicks bring their phone around y'all and y'all falling asleep with them and stuff like that?
But anyways, I'm not tripping. I think sis just honestly was there for the bag. I don't blame her, but damn, he was overly going, y'all. This day they're still together. He started posting her, thank goodness. So hopefully, like, he's done with the roaming around. But whenever stuff like that happens, I just remind myself, it's not athletes. It's just any man in general. Don't trust a man in general. Now, whenever I go out with guys, I'm always like, okay, like, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you divorced? Are you engaged? What is?
It don't matter. They all still going, and then they're gonna talk about you on the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Then all of your information is gonna be out there, and you're gonna be looking like a fool. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into.
Lordy, have mercy. Help the babies, Jesus. Help these people, Lord. Help them. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Well, thanks for the testimony. Yeah, thank God it's how you used to be. Thank God, because I know it's but it's you're not the only person. This is a lot of people are like this. This is a lot of people. They sleep with strangers. They sleep with folks and pretend like they don't already know what's going on, and then go do crazy stuff because demons. You playing with demons when you having sex with these people. Don't let it be unprotected. You playing with the devil for real. And the fact that and then the woman's like, so what? Like some of these women some of these women are made for these players. Like some of these women can be, are like, you know what? As long as he taking care of business, I'm gonna get him tested every week because I notice what he do. Some women are just okay with it, and probably because he got money. I don't know. I ain't one of those, but some of these women are just like, girl, please, you the fifth one this week. Don't think you special. Like the ones that already know they got the man, or so that's how they feel. Hey, if that's the kind of relationship they're comfortable with being in, I'm not mad at those women. It's these women who it's a pride thing, having to go tell the woman that, oh, is this who you're with? Well, I was with him last night, like to try to break it up. That's what it be, to try to tear it up, to try to destroy it. And you guys, a lot of these women be like, and so what? You ain't telling me nothing new. He got a new one every week, honey. You ain't, he and he feel like he be, he's like, I'm honest. I'm letting you know I'm in a relationship. And his woman is probably like, I know how he roll. I know what he do. I know his he's sex addict or whatever. And she might be willing to put up with it. I ain't mad at these women. As long as you know what you can handle, I ain't mad about it. I ain't doing that. There's too many STDs. Too many STDs, especially if you got a nick he don't have the self-control to protect himself. And he don't got the respect enough to protect himself, to protect you. And she probably like, he ain't getting under this no way. I don't know these people's relationship dynamic. I don't know, but that's their business. So that money will make them stay or divorce them to take a lot of their money. Oh yeah, that's it. It gotta be what it is, to be able to take that money when so she like, oh yeah, let him do what he want to do. I'm gonna marry him. He proposed. I know he's a 304. I'm gonna marry him and get a good chunk of that money. So she like, get the D, all you please, because I'm gonna be the one that get the bread, get the real bread, take his little flowers, take his little lunch dates. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have the bread. That's how I think a lot of these women think. He gonna marry me, and I'm gonna have access to the bands for real. So, and she talking about, don't trust these men. These men need to be watching these women. These men don't need to be trusting these women. But the thing is, Lord, coochie, penis, make you do crazy things. I want to show this because I think this goes right along with that. I think this is hilarious. So y'all, check this out real fast while I'm this goes right in hand with what I'm talking about. Let me see. This is, y'all look at this. If y'all see that, look at this. What the hot coochie, hot penis will have you doing. Put it on mute so I don't get copyright for the music. Look at the dog. She got a diaper on. She's in heat. Look what she doing. Trying to get her man. Trying to bust her man out. Look what she doing. Look at the dog. She broke her man out, okay? She got a whole diaper on. She broke the man out. And she letting him bend it over. These are dogs. Okay. The female dog in heat gonna go bust her man out of jail, honey. She done unlocked the thing. They let him out. And that's what the hot genitals will have these people doing crazy things. Hot coochie make you do crazy things. That is crazy. Lord have mercy. Like animals. See the dog gonna bust her man out. She got a whole diaper on. She like, come get it, daddy. She breaking him out, honey. But this is what's happening to human beings. It have you doing crazy stuff. The chick and the groupie, you got her. She just out of a relationship. She's stalking the player all on Instagram. Hot cooch make you do crazy things. Go move in with the go to the hotel room with this stranger. I guess what they think they're not strangers because you watch him play basketball, so he's not a stranger. And then the dude, these dudes be so dumb. They just anybody could get it. These men don't be having no self-worth, no value, just giving anybody the penis. Don't think what that one chick in the beginning said, I'm gonna pull the shoelace out of his shoes, I'm gonna break all the eggs in the fridge. Folks don't have no value. They don't value their life, they don't value their health, and then wonder why they stay in a perpetual cycle of chaos. Because when you play with the devil, demonic things gonna happen. Okay, you play with the devil, demonic things gonna happen. So we praying for these players, Lord. We praying for the people that the groupies, Lord. These women don't have no value. The men don't have no value. Everybody, the love of money is the root of all evil, of all kinds of evil. The love of money, because you know why these folks do this stuff, because they wouldn't be doing that to these regular old niggas. And some of these women is doing this to regular niggas that don't got no money. So I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. Worse. What is worse? That you doing it for a broke nigga, or are you doing it for because he got money? I don't know what's worse. I don't know. I'm baffled. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button so that this content gets shared YouTube. But this clip on Candid Conversations, women refusing to submit. I'm going to share my thoughts with this. Y'all make sure y'all check out Candid Convos. They're a great podcast, but I just want to share this quick short that they shared this clip of that was so relevant that I just want to talk about briefly. Women refusing to submit. Let's look at this a little bit. I'll put it on the big screen so y'all can see it good.
I bought a lot of them and Xboxes.
So let me say this. Wow. I mean, how many PlayStations have you bought?
I bought a lot of them and Xboxes and GameCubes and Wii's, all types of things.
Because you mentioned that with a passion.
Man, look, it's something that we all done went through. We all just don't speak on it. We all done dated women with kids, and we all done got the short end of the stick. It's just we all deal with it in different ways. Some of us speak out on it, some of us don't. They always get the bigger end of the stick.
Some of the things that you said, I feel like you're talking out of hurt. That's just me.
I'm talking out of hurt. You see that these men ain't disagreeing. What I think. Then why don't one man disagree with it?
Because you're the only person talking, really.
Do any man disagree with what I have said so far? Speak now. If you do, it's fine.
Hey, don't put me in this.
I said any man.
I'm staying out the way. I'm staying out the way. I'm staying out the way on that. So yeah, some of.
One thing I learned about a lot of men are too, not even cowardly, but a lot of men don't want to ruin their chances of getting the puchanga. So they'll go along and say whatever they can as long as to make sure that they don't mess up their chance to get some puchanga, to get some kulala. So they're not going to agree with this man because they don't want their opportunity, because they know it's some women in there eyeballing, it's women in there looking at them. So smart men who know, okay, I better not say how I really feel, because any woman in here that might give me the opportunity to give me some cool puchanga, if I say how I really feel, she gonna be looking at me side eye. So a lot of men will keep their true thoughts to themselves just for the opportunity to get some sex. They'll say whatever and agree with whatever, even if they don't want to mess up their chances. Yes, of yes, the BJ or the puchanga. They don't want to mess up their chances.
If I'm honest,
I'm ready for this.
I'm with him but I'm not with him. Let me tell you why I'm with him. Some of the things that he's saying make sense, but I think that when you get with the right woman, you guys communicate, then everything can go the way he's saying.
Love it.
So like I think he's referring to a submissive woman. And I think that you have to communicate with the woman on a certain level to find out if she is submissive, and then he'll get everything he's talking about. But he's not dealing with submissive women. He's just dealing with, I don't know, because
I'm dealing with women that's manipulative. Like women nowadays, they only want to be submissive when it fits them. They'll be submissive when we going on trips and when I'm paying the rent and whenever their car break down, I'm getting it fixed and whenever everything else is going good. When I tell you don't go to the club, it's a problem. You submissive whenever you want to be. Whenever I tell you to do something you don't want to do, now you're no longer submissive. That's not going for me. It's not going for me.
I can't lie to you. He got some truth in there.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Because, wrong with that.
But what I noticed, I'm noticing that more so in the generation that came before me, the 30 and down. The ones that's around my age and up, they're a little better. But you know, them young ones, they've been having the little issues, you know. They do all of it, and then no offense, baby, but it's too much of the snapbacks of the hands and all that extra. But like you said, when you're doing for them, everything good. But
too much talking back.
I might be with you on this a little bit.
They're not letting us leave.
I'm gonna say my thoughts. I'm gonna say my thoughts about this because I it's like I kind of agree with what the men are saying, but then I disagree. So I'm gonna say how I feel about it after it's over.
Yeah, we need to be able to lead, but how can I lead a woman who every time I say something, she got something to say back? So you get in a relationship with a man who you feel like gonna do better by you and get you in a better place in life, but you don't want to listen to him. Why are you with him then?
I can't listen to a man or be led by a man that's gonna lead me into darkness. If I see off rip that you finna lead me into some BS, then now let me take the reins. I'm gonna have to take the reins to be masculine. Don't no woman wants to be masculine.
Well, pick better men today.
Listen, no women want.
The thing about everybody want to use scripture. Everybody want to talk about what the Bible. Everybody want to talk about submission. Everybody want to talk about scripture. The Bible says, wives, submit to your husbands. Husbands and wives, submit to each other, one another as unto the Lord. That's where folks get it wrong. The scripture don't say women submit to men. Men want a woman to submit to them, and they're not husbands. Women want men to be leaders, and that is not your husband. And like she said, I'm not going to let a man lead me into some BS. Well, guess what, honey? That means you don't want to be with him at all. Why are you with a man that you don't trust, that you don't believe can lead you in the right direction? Number one, giving him your vagina, giving him your body, but you don't trust that he has the tools and the wisdom to lead you in the right direction, but you're going to continue to sleep with him and have babies with him. Oh, I'm just going to take the reins. No, you need to leave. If you can't trust a man to lead you in the direction that in the purpose of the Lord, that is not a man you should be sleeping with. But the thing is, everybody want marriage privileges without being married. Men want women to submit to them. Women want men to lead them. But nobody want to be a husband or a wife. Nobody want to be married. Nobody want to listen to the Bible in its entirety. Nobody want to live the way the Bible tell them to live. People want to make up their own rules and then use scripture. Oh, well, submissive women. The Bible don't say women submit to man. That ain't what it say. It say wives submit to your husbands. Wives submit to your husbands. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. That's what scripture says. Galatians or Ephesians chapter 5. Let me double check before I put my whatever down. Let me be for sure. But yeah, the scripture is very clear. I think it's Ephesians. Yeah. Should love his wife Yes. Honor Christ and put others first. A wife should put her husband first as she puts the Lord. Wife should also put her husband first as the church puts Christ first. A husband should love his wife as much as Christ loved the church and gave his life for it. It's talking about husbands and wives. Nobody want to be married. You don't want to be married, but you want a woman to submit to you. You don't want to be married, but you want a man to lead you. Come on, people. Come on. We gotta make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. Women refusing to submit is because nobody know how to submit to God. That's the problem. This is the problem. Everybody, men and women, refuse to submit to God, but expecting to be led by and submitted by human beings. But you ain't submitted to God. You won't let God lead you, and you're not submitted to God. So you're expecting a man to lead you that ain't your husband. And then she like, oh, I ain't gonna let you lead if I see you leading me to some BS. So why continue to sleep with him? If you can't trust that he's going to lead you in the right direction, why continue to give him your vagina? Please, somebody help me out. What? Please help me understand this. But folks, again, in the links, there's links in the description. I have courses about to be launched. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. The D and the cool chi, the D, all the things. That's what it's about. But everybody want marriage privileges without marriage. So, Lord. But in the description, I'll be launching courses for my marriage and divorce school. So make sure y'all hit the links, pick a course, get them while their prices are low, because they're going to be more than doubled when they're launched. When it comes, so the first 100 people that sign up, get them more than half price, 62% discount if you sign up for the courses now. Once they're launched, that discount goes away. So take advantage of this. Go into the description, click through, see which courses you want to take. Get all 3 courses for less than $100. Get them at a discount right now. Because when it come through, honey, it's gonna hit like a tornado, and it's gonna change people's lives. It's gonna change people's heart posture. It's gonna change the trajectory of where so many people's relationships are. It's going to change the perception, the perspective of marriage and love and intimacy. And I'm just so excited about it. So you guys, make sure y'all go into the description, look at the courses, see which ones you want to take, or take all 3 for less than $100. Come through. For you, if you're in a relationship, do it right now. Because once I set it out, once I put it out, the prices are going to more than double. So y'all better take advantage of it now. Invest in yourself, invest in your relationship with God, invest in your future marriage, invest in yourself. It don't get no cheaper than that. So y'all make sure y'all do that. I want to put that out. I almost forgot. I be so focused getting through these topics, but I'm praying for folks to understand what marriage is, the power sex truly holds. So God made sex powerful for a reason, and really folks have only really experienced the consequences of sex outside of marriage. Most folks never get to experience the full powerful healing power, the soul shaking power of sex, because they never get to that point. Even after getting married, most people never break that threshold of getting to see how powerful sex truly can be, with the Lord in the center of it. So that's what these courses are going to teach. That's the mindset to get people in, understanding true intimacy, understanding true meaning of love, which God is love. So these courses will help break all of that down, and it will open up people's hearts, open up people's minds to a whole new realm of love and intimacy. So I'm so excited about it. So get signed up, get on the wait list. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. You got a good long while to sign up and make the payments and things. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the enemy. Have us thinking, oh, sex is just sex, marriage is just a piece of paper. This is what the enemy wants us to think, so that we stay stuck in sin. So we stay stuck in sin, whether we're married or unmarried, so that we stay stuck in not knowing the true potential God has for intimacy, marriage, love, what the power of powerful meaning of a man and woman becoming one flesh. The enemy don't want us to truly grasp that. So don't let the enemy steal your blessings with lies, honey. Don't let him do it, because he doing it to so many of us. He done it to so many of us. So make today be the last day that you live in the lies of the devil. Let today be the last day that you allow the enemy to take from you, steal your peace, steal your joy, steal your health, steal your wealth, because he taking it. We handing it over to him because we refuse to study the word of God. We refuse to submit to God and get in the mindset and the heart of Christ, and then you will draw the spouse that God has for you to you. So that is my mission. That is my mission with this marriage and divorce school. I was going to call it the Married with Purpose, but the Lord said we're going to change that up. So don't hold on too tightly to anything. Be willing to change up at the drop of a dime when the Lord say change it up. So so I changed it to the Marriage and Divorce School. So go in there, check out the courses, see which one fits you, or take all three at a discount. You can't lose. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose but time at this point. Time. Because once they get launched, it's going more than double. So y'all better take advantage of this right now. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm not going to hold y'all too long for this beautiful Friday. I hope everyone is blessed, and I'll be praying for my folks every chance I get. Every time you cross my mind, I'm praying for you, beautiful people. I'm just so blessed to do this for y'all, because I know that this is what people need. This is what we need. We didn't have this when before we got married, but by the grace of God, we had people that were willing to put us through free premarital counseling, which we still paid them something, because that's one thing about me and my husband. We did not believe in taking nobody's time for free, so we definitely paid them anyway, even though they didn't charge us. We still paid them because it was a blessing to have them preparing us for marriage. And that's really, I truly believe, one of many reasons that we survived almost 20 years of marriage, because we had people prepare us for the realities of marriage. That was a blessing. What a man. Yes, thank you. Rajay said, praying for you and others as well. God bless everybody. Enjoyed the live. Great. So glad y'all came through today. What a man. Rajay, Trent came through. I appreciate you guys, and I hope it was a blessing to you all. Again, don't forget to hit the like, hit the share this with your folks. Folks need to hear this, and we just be praying for folks. Don't forget to catch us this Sunday. Oh yeah, this Sunday for Wifery Garden, August 3rd. Put together your calendars. Put it on your calendars. August 3rd, Wifery Garden. We're going to be talking about some very interesting things. The bare minimum, more relationship stuff to be looking out for. It's always a great time with my girls. So join us this Sunday. Otherwise, don't forget to pray every day, all day, and keep flying with the Most High. And thank y'all for joining me this evening. Enjoy your weekend. Catch us Sunday for Wifery Garden. And I love you guys. And until then, I'll see y'all. Deuces.